Okay, so guess what? I hate Assassin's Creed 3. I really just can't stand it anymore. I'm still gonna continue it, but just to get myself through it, I'm going to also play a game that I like on the other end of the spectrum, and that's this one. This is Majora's Mask. It's my second favorite Zelda game behind Wind Waker, I guess. I don't know. And, I mean, I've never been able to get through Wind Waker like the 2 or 3 times I've tried to LP it, so I'm going to try to do this as solo as possible, and if I can get someone on the horn, I will, but otherwise I'll just continue on alone. So yeah, that's the thing. But we've got this whole intro sequence because I decided to record it for some reason. Yep. Oh, so I'm playing this on the GameCube, like, special edition promotion thing that they had. So at some... it's basically being emulated, honestly. So at some points there is some weird slowdown, but I don't know, it only really happens in Clocktown, and it only happens like every other time. So it's not that bad, and even then, the slowdown is just some frames are dropped, but nothing really bad. Yep. Just trying to fill up space right now, already. Oh god. No, but I really do enjoy this game. And I mean, I've played through it multiple times in different ways, and well, for this one I'll probably be going for 100%, I guess. I mean, I'll already be getting all the masks, and I guess I'll just go for all the heart pieces too, and all the upgrades, so I guess it's 100%. I mean, that's the only way to survive making an LP, is to go for 100% in any Zelda game. So it's basically what's gonna happen, and we're almost to the end of this intro. Well, just like how we'll go into detail about how I hate Assassin's Creed 3, we'll go into detail about how I actually love this game. Even if I played it about 5 times at this point, I still genuinely enjoy this game. Alrighty. So, hopefully I'll press start eventually. There we go. And I can't think of a funny name, so let's just do Link, I guess. There we go. Yeah, that works. Let's go. On to some more intro. And this is sort of like the, Wind Waker opening, only, like, things actually happen. And it's not just a bunch of really cool pictures, it's actual cutscene and stuff, which is nice. So, I don't know. So technically this takes place right after Ocarina of Time, after, adult Link becomes young Link again and has all that training and all that mind stuff, so he's basically... Well, he's 10 again, I guess, but 10 with the knowledge of a 17-year-old or something like that, I don't know. But he's going off to go find, like, Navi, I guess. I don't know. I think that's what's being implied. Okay, I'll talk again, I guess. I stayed mostly quiet for that intro cutscene because I didn't have much to say anyway, so it'd just be useless rambling. You might have noticed by now that this is in widescreen, even though it's an N64 game, and that's because it just recorded that way, so I didn't want to have to fool with it or anything and ruin the resolution or anything, so we'll just deal with it, I guess. But anyway, let's fall into a pit. So you may notice on that floor right there that the light shows in an inverted Triforce, and that's sort of implying that we're in a different world from Hyrule. And that's the whole fall, like, weird, trippy, all the little icon things floating up. That's sort of like, I guess, where Link is transported to a different world. Yeah, Hyrule, and now Termina. So, right now we're going to help this fairy named Tattle help her brother Tail. Haha, Tattletale. That's their names. Haha, jokes. Yeah, Tattle. So right now, we just got a little tutorial section. Sort of learning how to deal with this new body we have. I don't even know what controls are. What is she even saying? So the thing, Deku Link can go into these flower things and fly over gaps and stuff. Using these pedal power things, I guess. I don't know. His role is a spin. And, you know, he's just generally smaller. I don't think there's any, I don't think there's any puzzles involving him being smaller. Besides the fact that he can't swim underwater. Like, if he goes in too deep of water, he'll drown automatically. Even though it's weird because he's wood. And fire kills him instantly. So, if you're ever fighting a fire enemy, you should basically avoid using Deku Link. Even though you shouldn't really use Deku Link anyway, when you are fighting. But we'll get to masks and stuff later. Like, when we can actually transform between Deku Link and normal Link. Because right now, we're sort of trapped like this. And we gotta find a way to change it. Okay. So here's the whole, like, Z target, L target thing. But now I gotta remember what the, yellow buttons are. On the GameCube controller, you can use the Y, X, and Z buttons for the yellow buttons up there. But the up button, you actually have to use the control stick C for the up button. So I was trying to look for a shortcut, but there is none. The Y corresponds to right. No, wait. The Y corresponds to left. The X corresponds to right, and the Z corresponds to down. But there is no up. So, oh well. Huh. We'll get to that later. Like, so many parts from now, but we'll get to it eventually. They totally stole that spinning hallway from Ocarina of Time, and that just reminded me that this game has a weird affinity with the whole, like, blurry vision thing. Sort of ghosting, but not really. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. It definitely separates this game from Ocarina of Time in a way. Considering most of the, well, you probably already know, but most of the characters, like character models and stuff, and mostly everything is taken directly from Ocarina of Time, like just ported over. So, in a lot of ways, that's why people use that as an excuse not to like the game, which I don't know why. Like, it's sort of like, this is me just reading into it as an English nerd and stuff, but it sort of implies that, like, this is like a mirror world, only like it's a distorted mirror world of Hyrule. And I don't want to look too deep into a stupid game, but that's sort of what it is, in a way. I mean, he fell down a hole, rabbit hole. I don't know, it's another world, but it has all the same people. I don't know how to say that. And this may just be like boring gibberish to a lot of people, but I don't know. I mean, hell, people are like, oh, this is the darkest game in the world. It implies so much, but we'll definitely be getting into that dark stuff later. But yeah, right now we're getting basically our main quest right now, which is to get that mask off of the Skull Kid back. But we'll get to that next time.